Yeah, so if I had to give my freshman year self advice, like in college, I'm very open with it. So I got diagnosed with severe anxiety, and so I didn't go and get help until after my freshman year at school because it was so bad. I never left my room because I couldn't. And so if I could like go back and tell myself, it would be like realize that like it's okay to not be okay and to like go and get the help you need, because if I would have done that sooner, my freshman year would have been completely different, because now I'm able to go and do things that I wasn't able to do before. And so that's probably one of the biggest things, is to be okay with not being okay, because that makes you who you are. And that's why I tell people about it, like that I have anxiety, because there's nothing wrong with it. That makes me who I am. And so I see no shame with it, and I like to help people as much as I can get the help you need sooner rather than later.
Yeah. How did that anxiety begin? I mean, it sounds like it was really debilitating. Like you said you couldn't even leave your room.
Oh, yeah. So I've had anxiety my whole life, except it really skyrocketed once I got to college because I was away from home, and I never went away from home. And
Hmm.
I tell people, like, if you have anxiety, you know what that is. Like, I would have at least five anxiety attacks a day, and I would like have to leave class because I was having anxiety attacks. Like, people would have to come find me and like help me walk home, and like
What does
it was
that
just
feel like to have an anxiety attack?
a ton of things. Like, you feel like the room is spinning, you're sweating, you can't breathe, you're shaking, your stomach hurts, your chest hurts, like your heart's going 1,000 miles an hour. It's just like everything at once is happening to you.
Hmm.
And I don't think people understand, like the people who don't necessarily understand it as well, they're like, oh, just relax, like it's gonna be okay. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. Like, your mind doesn't just shut off.
Yeah.
So
And then when did you recognize that what you were experiencing was an anxiety attack, and how did you get help?
I experienced it probably like mid freshman year, when I just like my roommate. I love my roommate from freshman year. She's great, and she was realizing that like I just like wasn't doing well, and we played soccer growing up together, and she was realizing that like I just like wasn't myself, and so she was like, maybe like, maybe you should like talk to someone. So then I finally like realized I had enough, since I wasn't able to do anything at college. And so I talked to my parents about it. And then that summer when I went home, I went to my family doctor, and we got everything figured out. And
Really?
it's been great ever since.
That's remarkable.